My breath, my breath, my sweet breath is my absolute abundance of everything. My breath is my absolute abundance of all that I will ever need. My breath. We can get specific in this. My breath is my abundance of all of the ingredients that go into making up my body, that go into making up my bones and my cells and my vital organs. My breath is behind all of this, sponsoring me and accommodating me and expressing me in all of the ways that facilitate my fulfillment. What I'm saying about myself is true about you also. Your breath is expressing you as itself. Your breath is expressing and maintaining you as itself. Your breath is indeed your God. Your breath is indeed your light. Your breath is indeed your intelligence. Your breath is indeed all of your feelings, your capabilities, your capacities. There is nothing that you can mention or you can point to that doesn't lead back to your breath. So, what is this about? In amplifying our breath and what it does? What this is about recognizing that when you recognize your breath as yourself, what comes into focus for you is the strength of your breath. What comes into focus for you is the reality of your breath. What comes into focus is the power that you need to do anything. What comes into focus as you is your foundation of absolute abundance now and limitless potential forever. And all this is yours. All of what the breath is yours by design. Because the breath has designed you as its outlet, as its channel for expressing and experiencing itself. So, what do you need in order to comprehend, in order for you to be able to enjoy, for you to be able to feel the riches and the wealth of your breath? Well, all you have to do is to learn your chorus, the breath consciousness chorus. There is nothing else you need to do to get a hold of the reality of what you are than to remember your chorus. That's the only thing we are here as a cosmic breathcasting network to do for ourselves. That is to share the chorus. I love my breath as me, and I love my breath as you, and I love my breath as me and you. I do, I do, I do. And when you come to terms and when you really grasp the significance of your breath, when you can say, I love my breath, I cherish my breath, I value my breath, I count my breath, I treasure my breath, I glorify my breath, I amplify my breath because my breath is what is amplifying me. That's all you need to know how to do. For when you do this, the breath fruits, the fruits of the breath become your experience. And the more we breathe consciously together, together, yes, the more we breathe, knowing that our breath is ourselves, our breath is our abundance. The more we breathe consciously together, it's the happier, the healthier, the wealthier, the freer, the wiser, the sweeter, the more harmonious, the more blissful, the more satisfied, and the more secure we will feel. For the entire cosmos is its one breath, breathing and pulsating and converting all of the images that you're looking at into itself, all of the colors, all of the fragrances, the tastes, and the sounds of itself into a consciousness of itself. For there is no existence without the breath. There is no existence, no foundation to anything except the breath. And when you grasp this, when you know this, then all the void in your heart, in your bosom, in your body will disappear because you will realize that your breath is your fullness. Your breath is your substance. Your breath is your satisfaction. Your breath is your security. And that is all that consciousness, your consciousness, and my consciousness need to know. That is the truth that we need to grasp. We need to digest because it is the bread of life. The truth that is the bread of life, the breath of life, is already all that we are. If it wasn't all that we are already, we couldn't grasp it. Because the only thing we can grasp are the things which exist already. And our breath ensures that we exist. And it exists already so that we can grasp it. And so, sing your chorus. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am my breath of paradise. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am my breath of paradise. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am my breath of paradise. This is our chorus. This is our only occupation and preoccupation. Knowing that we are our breath of absolute abundance now and limitless potential forever. Knowing that we are eternal, we are immortal, we are infinite, This is what we're here to know that we are omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient breath, spirit, God, plasma frequencies, stardust, forever. We don't need to pray. We don't have to speculate and try to confuse ourselves with stuff that makes no sense. Stuff like questioning our reality. Stuff like doubting our breath, our spirit, our God as ourselves. There is no known benefit for doubting what you are, except that it makes you anxious and insecure and unfulfilled. We don't need to do that to ourselves. So, sing your chorus now. I am my physical breath now. I am my physical breath now. I am my physical breath now. I am, and so are you. I am, and so are you. Sing your chorus loudly on the top of your voice. I am my physical breath now. I am my physical breath now. I am, and so are you. And when you grasp this, when you understand that this is your only reality, your breath is all that you need to be, then you can experience the kingdom of heaven, the paradise, the nirvana, the bliss, which is found only in the breath and found always in your breath. And you can always access it by taking the next conscious deep breath and acknowledging it as yourself forever. So have fun. Be your breath, for your breath knows you as itself. Be your breath, for your breath is expressing you as itself. Be your breath, because your breath knows how to express you and me and the whole cosmos and the whole earth and all of the galaxies and all of the stars and all of the suns and all of the moons. Your breath knows that it is expressing all of this as itself forever.